see if anyone. All right, I'll talk about it later.
Okay. Well, we are technically live, although I was having issues with.
Well, thanks for the warning.
Well, because I was trying to figure out what was wrong, and so like it just put us live. It didn't even give me a chance to like fix anything before we went live. So that it's probably has our. If we have a tweet up right now, it's probably like tweeting out our Twitch, or maybe not.
We are live right now.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
There is someone already watching. Hey
Is
guys,
it
whoever's
Braylon?
watching, how are you?
Hey, what's up, Braylon?
All right. So we are live. So on the playlist today, we talk about those crazy Nintendo Switch Pro rumors, and some Dragon Quest 35th Anniversary Direct and Sonic 30th Anniversary
Direct. We're just going to call them directs.
They're all direct. So stay
directs.
tuned to Metro Kingdom Radio, and welcome back to the Switch side. Welcome everyone to Metro Kingdom Radio, your weekly Nintendo and gaming podcast, where you can catch us talking about Nintendo news, other fun gaming news like movies and merchandise, and whatever, cool stuff we want to talk about. It is I, your host, the best by far. It's me, it's Johnny Playstar, and three with my most directliest, hold on, with three of my most pro co-hosts. First up, we have Pizza MC Chris.
Yo, what's up? I'm on that next level.
Then we got ROB the Rob.
Hello, everybody. I'm back.
And it's true, he is back. Guess who's back? Back again. And we have
Sonic's back.
We have Sidewinder Camera Ryu.
I'm just here for Bomberman. So, I think we all are here for Bomberman. Let's just talk about Bomberman for like an hour and a half.
What's funny is I grabbed my Switch right before so I could download Bomberman, and I ended up just playing Broforce instead. So we it's actually a pretty packed and like news heavy week, much so to the point that like everything I wanted to talk about I don't think we're gonna get to, but we have to get to the important stuff, right, Chris? So
yes, we do.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Not yet, Rob. Because
my wallet. I'm ready.
We need to talk about Bloomberg's report about let's see, Nintendo plans upgraded Switch replacement as soon as September, and that the console is going to be most likely announced before E3, which E3 starts on June 12th. So that's like, what, 2 weeks away? A little over 2 weeks away.
Right.
And they're already there's already rumors swirling that this thing is going to be announced even before then. I'm hearing crazy rumors that it's going to be even announced tomorrow. We're recording this Thursday night.
This is Friday. Crazy. Friday would be a good, honestly. Consoles, when do they get revealed?
That's Friday, May 28th.
Yeah.
For those watching in the future.
It would be crazy if they don't give us heads up, because Nintendo usually gives heads up for these big like hardware announcements. But I believe that it will happen, like the announcement will happen before E3, because I think publishers and like developers will want to like call out, oh, this game's coming to Switch Pro. And so I think they need to get ahead of that, so that game announcements are going to be able to capitalize.
Chris. Question, did we get a heads up before this guy came out? I don't believe we did.
We might not have. You're right.
I feel like that would have just been like, oh, and by the way, here's your Switch Lite.
Like, it was literally just revealed like in like on Twitter or something, and then there was like an announcement video.
Well, I think I think this means that if they do reveal it before, if they give us a heads up, that'll just show us how much of a difference it is from like, just an upgrade to like next gen Switch.
I honestly don't think we're getting a heads up, because lately they just have not given us heads up about anything lately.
It might not be. Yeah, you're right. It might not be a heads up, but if it's just a random release, like not part of a direct, that's surprising to me. I can think like I hate this, but it might be called the new Nintendo Switch, or the new Nintendo Switch Pro or whatever. The Amazon listing is showing new Nintendo Switch Pro, which is like the worst thing ever.
Oh God.
They're just making sure they have their bases covered. Putting all the words in there.
What Chris is talking about is on Amazon.com.mx. I'm assuming is that Mexico, right? Yeah, apparently, there's a listing already called New Nintendo Switch Pro already listed, and like these places tend to leak things every now and then.
They do.
Yeah.
And that's usually how we find out about new products or games being announced.
Stupid name,
so
though.
if
It's
this
such a
thing is
stupid
really
name.
new Nintendo Switch Pro, like I mean, and the
think,
fact that it popped up today kind of helps strengthen the idea that it might be announced tomorrow, which would suck because we're recording tonight. And we don't get to talk about it.
Yeah.
Mexico has a history of like breaking their what is it?
Street date.
Yeah, street dates, like for Smash Brothers especially. Like
that's true.
2 weeks before, right? They broke street date 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Man,
they do whatever they want.
When you
I really hope it's called Super.
And tequila that good, you can do whatever you want. Honestly,
I really hope it's called Super Nintendo Switch and not new Nintendo Switch or Switch Pro, because that's just so bad. But like they've got to have someone on their like finance team saying the data shows the new releases are getting us the revenues. I mean, so many people bought the new Nintendo 3DS.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
that was just the new 3DS.
You and I were both guilty of that, Chris. We both owned them.
We bought it in spite of the name, though.
Well, I bought it. I mean, I'm guilty though, because I've owned like a total of like three 3DSs in my lifetime.
Did you own a 2DS?
No.
No, hell no.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't have a little cousin.
But how could we say no to this? You know what I mean? Like with the interchangeable face plates, it's smaller and it has like
it's a beautiful device.
It's a beautiful, you know what I mean? And so if this new Nintendo Switch is real, which I mean at this point, come on, and I hate the fact that I'm calling it that right now.
Dude, Super Nintendo Switch.
If it's called a new Nintendo Switch, it's gonna be really disappointing because it's not really. It's just gonna be a hardware boost. It's not really gonna be like any huge leaps. So
I think it is going to be called this because they do not want to give up the name new before anything. Like that just is, it's a Nintendo thing. But then I think this is them going like, oh, but we listen to our fans, right? So we're not just gonna call it the new Nintendo Switch. We're adding a Pro at the end, so you guys know.
So bad.
So the new part is the new part's the casual and like the Pros for the hardcore. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Ooh, what if? Wait, Ryu. What if that like they decide to do that, right? I mean, how dumb would it be? Like if they just completely replace the Switch and they were like, there's a standard new Nintendo Switch and a new Nintendo Switch Pro.
Going after that Sony and Xbox model, huh?
Yeah.
It's totally a Wii U situation all over again.
Yeah, they can't do that. Like the new Nintendo Switch Pro, and I think that's how it's gonna have to be because by adding that Pro to the end, you know what I mean? Like that's how they're gonna have to differentiate it from.
Actually, I would be okay with that. There was like a Pro version and a light version, like I mean, because
light version, you say?
Yeah, a light Pro version.
A light Pro version.
If they make a Switch Lite that can actually dock. You better
with faceplates.
With faceplates, you can bet your sweet baby.
And uncrackable hinges.
Instead of faceplates, they're just releasing the designs as full consoles now, and people are still buying them as they were like faceplates. So
yeah, that's called the.
You said how many are?
That's
in your
called
household?
That's called the 3DS before they made faceplates. There was like a new console for like every big Nintendo release.
How many Switches are in your household?
4.
I have 2, and I'm not sure why or how.
I mean, actually, it's about to be 5 until
Nintendo.
I can sell this other
they
one.
know what they're doing.
It's the thing is like I don't mind them keeping the Switch name because it's adaptable. Like, but it's like Wii U. Obviously, they did that so horribly. But I wouldn't. I'm not too worried about them messing up in marketing on this one, just because like
maybe.
I feel like it's less risky for sure because it's not considered like a home console.
They also have a lot of momentum. Like the fact that all of these rumors are going around Twitter and everywhere, and people are like, where is it? I want to spend my money. I think that there's so much momentum that people want it, and the success of the next gen consoles, Xbox and PS5, like people are starting to finally buy 4K TVs, and that Nintendo Switch for some reason just doesn't have it, so people wouldn't mind upgrading for that. So I think that the momentum is going to carry, and whatever it is they release this year, it'll sell. It'll be hard to find.
Yeah. And here also in the Bloomberg article, it says assemblers will start shipping the new model, whose commercial name is known only to a handful of as early as July, and production is planned to ramp up to a peak in the October-December quarter. So. And this is despite widespread semiconductor shortages that have affected the supply of everything from automobiles.
I was just thinking about that.
They said that they're using
PS5s.
The rumor is that they're using different types of chips that are not in demand. So things that aren't used by the computers, PS5s, Xboxes, so that they can actually
do this,
manufacture.
Man, those pieces, those parts better not fail on us. It's because
I mean, I think they're gonna use different chips anyways, right?
It's still Nintendo, consoles, man. Yeah. They're gonna make sure their stuff is still good.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy too because they're saying that this thing is we talked about this before, that it's gonna have a 7-inch Samsung OLED display. It's still gonna be 720 though apparently. A faster NVIDIA graphics card or graphics chip, and then it says capable of 4K output, which they I forgot the term that they had, but it's essentially kind of like an upscaling of 4K. It's not entirely it's not
what?
I don't think it's gonna be where it's gonna look like the PS5. You know what I mean? It's just gonna make it where the games actually output to 4K in a certain way. Let me look it up again. Someone here, go ahead and discuss what you feel.
You're talking about backwards compat for games that don't have 4K compatibility. It's still upscaled. But I think going forward, why release a console if games can't render in 4K?
Yeah, I mean, remember those things too, about how Nintendo was telling the developers to start making it so they could output in 4K?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So if it doesn't, it's probably an upscale, which, I mean, should look fine, I guess. I finally have got a 4K TV recently. I've been on 1080p for the last decade or more. So I finally got it, and
all you need, man.
Everything looks good, but even the Switch, it looks a little blurry, but it doesn't look bad. It still looks great.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, admittedly, it is. It is a little blurry because just like you, Chris, I also upgraded to 4K, and so playing my Switch on there, I'm just you could see, you could tell the difference.
Nice.
Whereas playing your, the PS5 or something, you could totally tell. It's
so crisp.
It's so crisp.
Nintendo's always been pretty patient when it comes to the next whatever definition. Yeah, next level. Yeah, so they were really adamant about not being high def or HD in the Wii era, and everyone's freaking out. But they were kind of right because PS3
the Wii was so I look back at the generation, all I can remember is how blurry it was.
Yeah.
It's so rough.
I remember hooking it up to an HD TV, and you pretty much could play it in two ways: extremely blurry or extremely jaggedy. And I chose jaggedy because I just couldn't see. So, but Galaxy was the only game that actually looked good, and everything else is trash.
Yeah,
Ubisoft game too. Ubisoft.
So
maybe you're playing the wrong games, because I thought I don't know, I thought a lot of the games looked decent.
Go back and play them, Rob.
On HDTV. I mean, at the time, I also still did have a CRT, and I think the CRTs, it looked good, and then most of the people bought an HD TV during that time as well.
Yeah, I had a Sony LCD, so it wasn't it was so it looked decent. I mean, for the time, because we're talking about 2008. Yeah, it may have been. It was probably a really good TV at that time, but now
I think
I had the same one, Trinitron or something.
Yeah, I think I had CRTs as well during when the Wii first came out, and then eventually I got a LCD TV. That's crazy that we have to call it that because now it's LED. You don't even call them LCDs anymore. Yeah, so going back to what I was talking about, so the technology I'm talking about is called DLSS, and so what that is NVIDIA's magical image reconstruction tech. So reading here from VentureBeat.com, it's capable of taking a 1080p image and upscaling it to a 4K image without losing details. So in some cases, deep learning model is so effective that DLSS 4K includes more detail than native 4K. So that apparently they've already been doing this with the NVIDIA Shield. The NVIDIA Shield top box, actually, they've already had like this technology implemented in that. So you could look that up to see what that probably could be, what's happening with the Switch, because I think that's what the rumors are going around saying this is what's going to happen. So essentially it is 1080p, but it's using like this crazy like process, like computing process to upscale it to 4K. And so
Cool.
I'm kind of excited to see how it looks because, yeah, like you were saying earlier, Chris, had 1080p on a 4K screen. You can kind of see the blur a bit, it's there.
That makes me happy, but like it makes me wonder like if the handheld mode is going to be, inconsistent with performance, because like that's pretty much one of my main complaints with the Switch is that like there's a lot of games I do want to play on handheld, but like it's kind of hard to switch to handheld mode when there's like slowdowns and like frame rate issues. Yeah. So
I mean,
I wonder if you could turn off the 4K. Like I don't know. I wish there was a mode where you could just turn off the graphics and focus more on frame rate.
Well, it should only render out to 720p if it's undocked.
Yeah. Oh right, yeah, that's true.
Which will help performance. Actually, some games perform better on undocked because they have to upscale it. But
yeah, less resources.
Yeah.
Well, and then like what Ryu was saying, there are some that actually work sometimes work worse on handheld, just because when it is plugged into the dock, the Switch kind of gets
something.
They overclock it. They overclock it. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Because there's no computing power in the dock. It's just allowing the Switch to run a little bit hotter, I guess.
Yeah, that's literally it. It's just like it runs a little hotter and it has a constant stream of power. So yeah,
that makes sense.
So they can do that. So like essentially they're like this full.
They don't have to worry about burning your hands so much. So
or your battery dying really fast.
Yeah, the battery. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because if they did it like that, the battery would die a lot faster. It's interesting that you say that too, Ryu, because there are some games that do allow you to choose between what do they call it? Quality and performance
mode, or
like quality, I think.
Performance or graphical mode?
Graphic quality, yeah. Like for example, I think Fire Emblem Warriors was one of the very first games to do that, where you can have it at 1080p 30 frames per second, or you can choose to do it at 720 at 60.
Oh, that makes sense for those like type of like all out brawl combat games, because like there's so many enemies on screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can actually choose. It was really weird playing in 60 frames per second, and because like the 720, everything looks so muddy. It was weird. I didn't like it.
Well, dummy Asin. This just in, Amazon changed the name, so it's no longer Nintendo Switch Pro. It's a dummy name. So they got rid of it.
They got rid of it. Dummy ASI. Oh my god, this is so real. This is legit now.
That's sad. That makes me
caught
think it's new Nintendo Switch now.
Live on our podcast tonight, we actually we witnessed the change from the new Nintendo Switch Pro to Dummy Asin.
Dummy Asin.
Somewhere like Jeff Bezos is on his like yacht, and he's like, "Oh man, Nintendo's gonna kill me. Let me switch this."
No, this is what Jeff Bezos is doing. If he's on his yacht, he's seeing this and he goes. I guess he goes, whatever. Just give Nintendo whatever they want. Pay them whatever I owe them for that, and well, let's just get on with my life.
Does that translate to something in Spanish? Asin?
ASIN?
Yeah. No.
Well, no.
Oh, Amazon standard identification number.
Got it. So it's just a dummy ID number.
And I'm also getting like Bollywood pictures for some reason. Interesting.
All right. I was like, yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. These rumors are pretty crazy. It's ramping up pretty heavy. I'm pretty excited for this. And if it is, so what would you do if like they announce it tomorrow and they were like,
I'm there to pre-order.
Pre-orders
like,
go live tomorrow.
Tabs open. Like I'm afraid that I won't get the pre-order. It's gonna be so hard.
Oh yeah. It's a good thing I know the pin code to Rob's 401k because I was unsure about pre-ordering, but once I figured out that info,
that's good. Can you message that to me later?
Oh yeah. Hey Rob, is it okay if I
put it in the chat? Just drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat for Brave.
Brave Brayloom is in the chat.
Hey, where's Brave?
This, of course, he hears 401k and he comes out of the
comes out of the forest. You know what I mean? Yeah, dude. Like,
well, also like this kind of makes sense because we haven't gotten. I was complaining about that last direct, whereas like what are the games we're getting? Where's our big games for the end of the year? Like, what are the main titles? And this probably answers it, which is there's a Switch Pro. We can't, yeah, right. We don't have any. We can't announce any games because the system's not announced. So,
yeah, that's true. That's true.
I mean, speaking of other announcements, they did announce the dates for the releases for the new Pokemon games. So, yeah, Pokemon. I believe Pokemon Diamond and Pearl comes out on November 19th. Yeah, it comes out November. It comes out November 19th for the Switch, and then Destiny Arceus. Pokemon Legends Arceus comes out January 28th, 2022 next year. So they announced
that's scary to me. Is
Wednesday.
That not concerning to anyone else that it's only 2 months in between each of those? Like, well, these are both developed by Game Freak, no?
No. Diamond and Pearl is being developed by I was just re-listening to that pod too.
Oh, it's a port company,
Ilka.
Right?
Yeah, it's being developed by Ilka.
Okay. Then not so bad.
Okay, so I need Rob, you're muted.
But isn't it still being developed by the guy that developed the game originally?
No.
So
is he still part of like?
So Masuda is he's a director, like he's a co-director for Diamond and Pearl, but he's not the main director. Yeah. I do want to say though, I was re-listening to the podcast where we talked about it, and this would be normally a moment where I can say, what did I say? Give me my points, but I changed my answer. Because when I was listening to it, I said, hey guys, hey Rob, Ryu, I want you to take guesses on when this game's gonna come out. Rob says November 12th, and then I said November 19th, and then Ryu said November 16th or something like that, and he was like, it's probably a Friday, and then he goes, you know what, never mind, I think it's later on, I'm gonna say November 23rd, and I said, you know what, Ryu, I think you were onto something, I'm gonna change mine to November 16th or something like that. And I was like, dang it, why did I change my answer? I would have been right.
I don't play to win, I play to watch others lose.
Yeah, you essentially talked me into it, Ryu. It was crazy. I was so dead set on the 19th, and then you talked me out of it.
That's
coming out the Sunday before Thanksgiving.
Is that November 19th?
Oh, the Friday before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it's Friday.
Is that Black Friday?
No, before Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Everybody will have a week to build up their team before they go fight their cousins.
Hey.
That's a $60 game, right?
I believe so.
And it also, as they always do, release a 2-pack for a full $120. This isn't a mobile game anymore. It's not a $40 game.
No,
people are buying this for $120. A lot of people. Mm-hmm. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like a double pack. And does a double pack even like have anything else added except for the fact that it's just a double pack?
It's just a double pack. Or I'm assuming it's just double packs. That's what they tried to sell us with Sword and Shield.
Yeah, but usually with those, when they had like the double pack, they give you extra stuff in it. And when I say extra stuff, I mean in-game stuff.
Oh, that's right. Like a shiny or like some sort of like clothing or
no, it's literally just items. It's so dumb. It's like a starter pack of sorts. So they're like, we're gonna give you like 100 Pokeballs
or something.
No, it's like 100 or something like that.
So they just give you like a missing no glitch and you're out.
100 Pokeballs.
Yeah, they give you like a bunch of stuff.
And they give you like a creepy Hall of Fame music. Like that's what you get.
Who's getting this game? Are you getting Diamond or Pearl?
Diamond.
I don't. I know. I'm gonna say no. But I know I'm gonna get it.
But you, Rob?
Rob's getting it right.
Probably get Diamond because I like diamonds more than pearls.
Okay. And how about Arceus? Who's getting the Arceus game?
Oh yeah, I want to get that one too.
I probably will get that. Yeah.
I'm getting it too.
Okay. Breath of the Pokemon, definitely getting that one.
Yeah. Well,
Like-
and you know, speaking of the Switch Pro, right? Because we talked about this
Yes,
too, and I was saying how like this game would totally benefit from having Switch Pro because yeah, you weren't there for that discussion, Chris. But what did you think?
I believe if I wasn't, then my spirit was there because I'm sure you're talking about that 8 frame per second Pokemon.
Yeah.
That Shadow of the Colossus frame rate. That one.
Yeah.
The heck was
Even
that?
Shadow of the Colossus has a better. I think even looked better than that. Honestly, the PS2 game looked better than that.
Yeah, with those Pokemon, that's like moving at like 5 frames a second. Yeah, I mean, you know, we need a Switch Pro for something like that. We really do.
Yeah. Maybe that's why they're waiting on the next trailer for it. They should have shown a new trailer when they announced the launch date, right? But there's got to be a reason why not.
Yeah, they didn't.
They should have showed it with the Switch Pro.
But then again, I mean, if we're going by, you know, Game Freak and Pokemon Company standards, they're just going to they're going to have a direct a week before E3. This is what they always do. They've done it for the last like 2-3 years already.
It's crazy like how ahead of the time they were because people were kind of confused as to why they left E3 or not left E3, but like stopped announcing stuff at E3 and now everyone else is, you know.
Oh, you mean Pokemon? Yeah.
I mean, yeah, because I think it was like during the Wii era when Reggie was like just saying,
Okay.
like, yeah,
Another live update. There is a second Amazon listing, but it also changed from new Nintendo Switch Pro to Dummy Asin. So maybe there could be 2 models.
Oh,
Maybe.
no.
Ooh,
Oh
two
no!
dummies.
I don't want to be right about that. That was something I said. Going, God, I hope they don't do this.
Well, no. I mean, remember the first Switch? There was black or gray. I mean, and
color
and red
scheme.
and
Yeah,
blue.
yeah.
So
Okay.
maybe it's like that.
Yeah.
Mm.
Ooh, what colors do you think they're gonna go with? They can't do
Purple
the same
and
colors
green.
again, huh?
Gray and purple, man. Give me that Super Nintendo.
They're not gonna use the same colors again. No, yeah.
They can't, right? It would be so dumb if they did.
That's why they call it a dummy ass.
It's throwback.
I mean, they could go with like pitch black. I think
Oh,
the adult
yeah.
audience would like that.
Oh, especially if it's a pro.
Yeah, especially because it's pro. And then one that has 2 colors doesn't matter. Maybe it is red and blue, but
They'll do the
Maybe
opposite. They'll do the opposite.
Blue and
red.
red.
And blue. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Blue,
can
green,
totally
red,
see
orange,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, I think pitch black would work really well because
black.
I know a lot of people wanted that too, and they were like, "Oh, why do I have to deal with this stupid gray?" But then they don't realize
Sleek white, Brave Railing in the chat. I think a white would be great. I don't know why they don't give us white every generation.
Yeah,
It's
weird.
easily like what I remember when the PSP white came out. I mean, that thing sold.
Very slick. That was a very
Yeah.
glossy white.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how do those really hold up with sweaty hands?
Yeah, sometimes they get yellowish. Yeah.
Well, you just gotta put some powder on your. If the powder is white, you'll be fine.
Although the 3DS, the new 3DS,
That's a like, yeah. He's talking about MSG, guys.
you have a new 3DS right
Sprinkle
there.
it on your food. Makes
That was
everything
white, right?
delicious.
Yeah, my new 3DS.
And it
is
looks
white.
good. It looks still white, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so maybe the faceplate thing helps.
Well, I think that, and also because just you know, technology is different now than it was back then. Because you know, anything that was white back then is like a weird dingy yellow now.
Yellow green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
So
It definitely won't be at launch though, because like usually they kind of save that stuff for like special editions, or like I think the DS Lite was the only time when like I remember. I think the DS Lite had like a white on launch. Yeah. It's like white, baby blue.
the DS Lite did, yeah. It was white,
Yeah.
baby blue, and
Pink?
Yeah.
I feel like because they went with white for Wii, and then they went with black for Wii U.
For Ryu.
I feel like they can't
For
keep.
That's what
Yeah.
it sounded like you said.
All for me, baby.
Well, anyway,
Yeah, so this, Switch Switch Pro. I'm
All right,
excited.
so last I mean it's probably announced within the next week or two. Let's you guys want to do last prediction on the name?
I think the name that we saw on Amazon is 100% what we're gonna get.
Nintendo Switch dummy assin.
It's gonna be
new dummy assin.
There's definitely gonna be a new Light Switch Pro.
Okay, but that's not the launch. Are you saying that's gonna be the launch title?
No, what's gonna be the title of like the one that they're gonna release first, like the Switch Pro, quote unquote? What do you think they're gonna name it, Rob?
It's gonna be. Yeah, I can't think of anything clever to go with the Switch.
Right? That stupid name we saw on Amazon. It's gonna happen. Like they're totally gonna do that. And then like it's gonna be the announcer, and we're here to talk about the new Nintendo Switch Pro. Like,
the Switch U.
It really is, though.
The
isn't
Switch
it?
U. Oh, the Nintendo Switch U.
Switch U.
Yeah, it's gonna.
Oh, I like that one.
It's gonna be somebody. It's gonna be like who's that one dude that's in the directs every now and then?
Here we have the Nintendo Switch U.
Yeah, it's already gonna happen. Like it's gonna show the Switch logo, and then you're gonna hear "Minasan konnichiwa," and then like they're gonna bow, and go, "Hello, we're here to talk about like."
We need some Bowser. Like, come on, man. He showed up like once, maybe.
Nah, these new gen guys, man, they don't show up. They don't care. Doug Bowser doesn't care. What's the new manager's name or the new CEO's name? I forget his name.
Not Kimishima.
Furukawa.
Furukawa.
Yeah,
I like him.
He doesn't
what if they
care.
called it
he doesn't
Switch
show
Advance?
Up.
I would be okay with Switch Advance. But
Switch Advance.
Switch
Game Boy
Advance.
Advance. No, it doesn't work the same with Game Boy Advance. Yeah.
If they kept with the numbering convention, like 64 and whatever, what bit would we be at right now?
I think it's still at 64, right? Like,
is it still
the Switch 720?
The Switch 64.
It would be weird, huh? Where are we at? Yeah,
I'm pretty sure we're still at 64.
I think it's still 64. I think you're right.
Because it'd be pointless. I think
there was no like, I don't know. I'm a layman in that sense. We didn't go up to like 256 or anything like that.
No, we call it the 128-bit era was still 64-bit.
What wasn't the Dreamcast and PS2 128?
No, there was still like 32 or 64. Like Xbox was 64-bit, and I think
Switch.
Like Windows is still 32 and 64-bit, right? Those are the two options.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you're right though, because it is a 64-bit processor. So I think you're right. It probably
Switch
isn't
64.
like.
I mean, I feel like I'll be disappointed if it's new Nintendo Switch, but I feel like it's gonna happen.
Wait. So Switch came out with red and blue, right? The original, that was the launch.
It was they had neon blue, neon red, and then together, and then they had just a gray one.
Grayish.
So Switch 2 would be gold and silver.
What if it's a Nintendo Switch Plus?
Wait, yellow. Because this is like
right.
Wait, you guys completely ignored what Rob just said. I think Rob's onto something. The Switch Plus.
That's cool. I'm okay with that.
Because
Nintendo is it a TV streaming service?
Nintendo has used the Plus moniker before for things.
What did they use it for?
I'm trying to think, but I can't think of it right now.
There we go. Oh yeah, you're right. That's not bad.
How about Nintendo Switch The Lost Specs?
What if they went with Nintendo Switch Deluxe?
No, this isn't a McDonald's.
It'll be
meal.
DX.
Come on, man.
Yeah, DX.
See, but that's what they would call it in Japan, but in America they wouldn't go with
DX.
I need one that's like that. I need a black and a green Joy-Con, and like when it turns on, it needs to go break it down.
And then when you turn it off, it goes suck it.
Yeah. We get the Rob, you get the Joy-Cons, and you're just like making suck it motions.
With emotions.
Oh man.
Switch Advance. I'm okay with Switch Advance.
Switch Advance. Yeah, I mean,
Super Nintendo Switch is just the best thing though. Like, it's low-hanging fruit, but everyone likes it.
Virtual Switch.
It's going to be called the new Nintendo Switch DX, and if you're not down with that, then I got 2 words for you. Suck it.
What about the gaming Switch? That'd be cool.
The Game and Switch.
The
man.
But like it doesn't have it doesn't because the watch isn't there.
Though.
It doesn't have a clock. Like all clocks are banned from the Game Switch because
it could be anything. Like the Switch Lite doesn't switch, right?
Yeah.
So true. Like it could have whatever name. It could have the Game and Watch and not have a watch on it.
What's a synonym for Switch?
Switch Ultimate.
Like
virtual
Switch Melee.
Switch virtual. 4K maybe. Nintendo seems kind of silly enough to do that.
Brave Loom says virtual Switch. No, thank you. I don't. Everything's like in black and red.
You gotta like put it up to your head.
you had to put it down for like 15 minutes. Like you have to rest the machine and rest yourself.
Oh man.
The Switch 420. I want the Switch 420.
Yeah,
it's like 4K, but it's
we have two more.
What if they call it the Switch 4K?
I mean, it sounds Nintendo to do that, right? It's like we want people to know that the only reason to get this is if you have a 4K TV.
Mm-hmm.
The Ultra Switch.
Ultra Switch, nah.
Like Ultra 64.
Nah.
The Switch Master System.
All right, I think we should move on to our next thing. We've already been doing this for 35 minutes, and you know the number 35 is very special to Dragon Quest.
Nintendo right now.
Because Dragon Quest had a 35th anniversary special, and Chris, I'm just gonna can I
give the music.
Music.
Dang it! Why you gotta? I was gonna do that. I was gonna be like, Chris, can I just tell you something really quick? Dun 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 dun.
Thwack.
So if you guys want to hear that song for 30 minutes straight, watch that direct.
Dude, like that. What's up? What's up, Rob?
So I started watching it before we started recording, so I could at least be able to give you guys some kind of like idea on it.
You had no luck.
Yeah, and then I was fast forwarding through it, and then I was like, oh, okay, it took a whole half hour to get there. Like I'm sorry for you guys that were actually trying to enjoy it.
Whoever did the translating deserves a promotion. Like
that was amazing.
She's translating on the spot between people, and like she's going back and forth between yourselves. It's like watching like
she was laughing. She was doing the ums, which I imagine were exact translations from the Japanese. Perfect.
Like that's such good multitasking.
I'm kind of scared. Am I allowed to like put this video up on our stream, because I don't want to
Katy Perry.
I don't want to get Katy Perry'd again where our video gets blocked.
Just real quick, Brave Brayloom in the chat says I think we put more thought into this than Nintendo about the Switch titles, which man, we should get paid. We should work for Nintendo, shouldn't we?
Yeah, I agree.
Cool if there was a Diamond and Pearl game where it's like everyone's like chibi and 8-bit, that would be really cool.
Stupid. So
and like $30.
I don't know if you want to go over everything that was announced in this Dragon Quest Direct, or you want to just talk about like the things that were really cool to you that you really liked.
I guess we could talk about the most important release out of there, which is the Eraser Tsum Tsum game.
Tsum Tsum.
I mean, okay, some of the games there was okay, but you know what was really funny, Chris? Like what I thought was hilarious was when they were like Dragon Quest 10 online, like new version, new episodes and everything. Literally at the very end when they were showing the new stuff, it says not availavailable in North America. Or so something ridiculous. Like that, right?
They know their audience.
It made me laugh so much because when I was looking at this, I was like, man, I've always wanted to play Dragon Quest 10 online, but it's a Japan only game, so I'll never get to play it. Then I saw the trailer and I was like, hell yeah, we're finally gonna get it. No.
Yeah.
No. You are not going to get it.
Like it's never been released in the US, right?
No, not Dragon Quest 10 online. Yeah. Oh yeah. Here, there are no plans for a worldwide release. That's the best thing ever. It's like this anniversary special. Everyone could watch this, but just anything you see, just know ridiculous. That it might not come to you if you're not in Japan.
What was with the in that announcement trailer? There was like a million title cards. Dragon Quest 10, this version.
I think they were like expansions.
When
like,
you're not
like different
when you can't read the kanji,
whatnot.
it's so confusing.
Yeah,
I thought it was just like a history of Dragon Quest 10 games, like how they were
Yeah, yeah. I mean, essentially, it's like
Oh.
because you know how in like Final Fantasy 14, like they have expansions, or like in
Yeah.
Warcraft, they have expansions. I think it's like that, like World of Warcraft expansions. I think that's basically all the different ones that they had. But of course, we would never know because none of us played it because they didn't want to release it here in the U.S. But it's okay.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, honestly, it's kind of cool because like Dragon Quest is, it's not like Final Fantasy where it's like a worldwide game, so they kind of have to appeal to both Western and Eastern audiences.
Is it
Dragon
though?
Quest.
Oh, okay.
Final
Sorry, you
Fantasy-
said Final Fantasy. Sorry, yeah, continue.
Yeah, Dragon Quest is like it's purely for the Japanese audience, so it's kind of cool to see like a game like this where it's like specifically made for, it's pretty much the biggest RPG that's specifically made for a Japanese audience.
Well, the thing is, they tried to make Dragon Quest a thing here in the U.S., but it didn't like take off as well as Final Fantasy did.
They tried to do it with Dragon Quest 7. Yeah. I remember that.
Well, even the original Dragon Quest games are in on NES and here in the US, we just didn't pick up as much. But with that being said, I will say though, Dragon Quest has been getting a lot of steam in the US lately, and I think a lot of that has to be attributed to Smash Brothers.
Anime.
Yeah, with Hero being in Smash, because like there's a lot of people, me included, who didn't play Dragon Quest 11 until Hero was announced in Smash, and then I decided to try it out because I kept hearing how good it was, and that game is amazing. Like,
I heard Dragon Quest 11 is incredible. Yeah,
it's so like, I mean, of course, I'm not that far in it, but like like I said, you guys can download the demo, really, and like the demo is pretty long and stuffed with like packed
I think
with
they've
stuff.
made some great decisions just business wise, because like they've capitalized on Minecraft even with Builders.
Oh, dude,
and Builders
yeah.
2, like you guys even said that's an amazing
That's what
game.
made me a Dragon Quest fan.
And then
it was Builders 2.
And then
oh,
11,
that's right. Sorry, I thought you were talking Minecraft, Steve. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, they really did a good job on Minecraft right there with Steve. But then they also released 11 on Game Pass, and so a lot of people downloaded it and played it through there because it was free.
Johnny, me and you should have joined like the Dragon Quest like marketing team, because we would have sold the hell of Builders 2 copies.
Yeah, seriously. We really would have. Like, oh, dude, Cosmic Curry in the chat say, I played Builders. Hey, welcome, Cosmic Curry. Yeah, like, Dragon Quest Builders.
She's right here, if you want to see her.
What? Oh, is that one of your friends?
Yeah. I was like, what's that name? Sounds so familiar.
Yeah, get her on the pod.
I sold that to her. I sold that game to her, like, because I showed her my copy, and then she bought it, and then her brother bought it, and it was,
all right. Yeah. Sorry, another live update. That first dummy Asin, gone.
What?
I think Nintendo's up in there. They like freaking Bowser called Bezos.
Dropping that cease and desist.
One's still up though. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, what if they're just like trying to come up with names like last minute, and you're still struggling? You're like, what do we call it? It's called, I don't know, Nintendo dummy Asin.
Imagine it's like, this is what happened. Jeff Bezos is on his yacht, like Ryu said, right? And then he gets a call, and it says like, Nintendo, and he goes, oh God, what's this about? It's probably Doug. It's probably Doug calling. He
Doug
answers
again.
it. He's like, hey Doug, what's going on?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. When his phone rings, you hear.
Jeff Bezos is like, I don't remember downloading that ringtone. Who is this?
Hey, I can't remember. Are the Bowser jokes just like between us, or was that actually in a direct?
No, there was an actual direct when Doug Bowser
happen,
first
right?
became president. The first direct that he was featured in, Bowser showed up, and he was like wearing a suit or something, right? And he was like,
right. I'm just hoping they keep that up.
No, but they didn't though. They haven't done anything with it since.
But we got some directs coming for sure in the next couple weeks, right? That's all I'm saying. I'm just hoping.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not holding my breath for Doug Bowser to show up in a direct ever again, honestly.
Yeah, he wasn't very. He didn't have much personality on that thing.
What if his name was actually Doug Bezos?
Cosmic Curry in the chat says Ryu said it was Animal Crossing plus Minecraft, so that's how she was sold on Dragon Quest Builders 2.
Not wrong at all.
But okay, well, we need to talk about this because I think Chris and I, for sure, and I mean, I could see you, Ryu, and Rob liking this too. they announced, they showed it off, and it was a nice tease. They showed the sword and the shield, and then they showed the text, right? Then it's like, what? Dragon Quest 3 on the Nintendo. Oh, what? Dragon Quest 3 on the Super Nintendo. What does this mean? Are we getting a new Dragon Quest 3 remake? Boom! They show it to us. It's Dragon Quest 3 in HD 2D from the same people who did Octopath Traveler, and this
so
game
good.
looks beautiful.
I'm gonna buy it.
It's great that Square is letting I'm assuming other development teams under Square use that HD 2D technology or design. Like, people love this design.
It's so beautiful. Good. Yeah, it's way better than like the Final Fantasy 3 redesign. I don't know if you guys remember that from the DS.
Yeah,
like I'm so glad it's not like polygonal.
I'm gonna pause right here because like right there, look at that battle screen. I mean, if you guys are watching the stream, but it just looks so good, and I'm like, although it did. So one thing I hate about the Dragon Quest series is the original ones, like the battle screen like goes to the we're looking directly at the monsters like screen. I hate that, but then at least here they show the characters' backs, and then when they attack, it goes into the first person.
It has that RPG Maker 95 screen. You're just like, ugh. Man.
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm okay with that. RPG Maker 95. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. I needed to get RPG Maker 2000 because I needed the people on the side. Yeah, the overworld looks so good too, and like, man, I'm down. Like, I think I'm down. I've never played Dragon Quest 3, but you know, this is like the most like famous one because it's the one with Erdrick in it, and yeah, this is like one of the main, like, this is the Dragon Quest, and so.
I think I saw a speedrun for Dragon Quest 3 or 2. And it was pretty cool. You can actually like manipulate it by like frame perfect. You can actually manipulate all of the RNG. Like, that's how all the speedruns are ran. It's such an interesting speedrun for an RPG.
Oh.
Yeah. And man, and it just looks so good, and it makes me like sit there and cry a bit because like I just know that Square is never going to give this treatment to Final Fantasy VI. It's like, as much as I want them to, they're never gonna do it, and it just would look so good. Like me wanting this HD 2D for Final Fantasy VI is almost as unlikely as for those people who are going, man, I really want this HD 2D for Chrono Trigger, and it's like, it's not gonna happen.
Square I would like that because I've never played it.
Square does not give 2 cents about Final Fantasy VI or Chrono Trigger. They really don't. I mean, maybe Chrono Trigger more so they do, but it's still just like, nah.
Would you rather have this HD2D design or the Link's Awakening design if they do Super Mario RPG Remake?
Oh, Link's Awakening is perfect design. For it. Yeah.
Yeah. It has to be because it has to be 3D. Because Mario RPG. Could that work? Chris, I don't know. I think you might be onto something because like it might work. But see, the thing is with Mario RPG is that it was 3D that got downscaled to 2D. So you know what I mean? Like the logical step would be 3D.
Isometric games, I think, work well with Link's Awakening design.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think isometric games.
There's so much hate for the Diamond and Pearl designs. It's so bad.
Oh, I know. I love it. Chris in the chat asks which is better, Dragon Quest of HD 2D or Diamond and Pearl remakes, and everyone's just saying Dragon Quest, and why is that even a question? The Cosmic Curry in the chat says the new Diamond and Pearl looks like my DeviantArt feed from when I was in middle school.
So true.
I mean, I really love this HD 2D design for Dragon Quest 3, and so I mean, I'm probably going to get it. I mean, they didn't say it wasn't coming to the US. So I think everything aside from Dragon Quest 10 Online is coming to the US because, that's the only one.
That's actually how DeviantArt came to existence. There was a time traveler from the future, and he saw the new Diamond and Pearl, and he was like, we could combine these two.
That's what he came back to do, the most important thing. Yeah.
It's like, there's humans and there's Pokemon. We could put them together and create human-like Pokemon.
Can we say though that the Dragon Quest shield and sword right there on the wall is like so sick looking?
Yeah,
it looks so good. Like it doesn't look cheap like at all. Like they painted that thing to perfection.
You guys ever notice you guys ever think about how much money Akira Toriyama makes off of the Dragon Quest franchise?
Oh yeah, he probably makes a lot, huh?
Is that this guy here?
Akira Toriyama is the guy who
artist.
makes the artist for Dragon Quest
the Dragon
and Dragon
Ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dragon Ball.
And the creator of Dragon Ball, yeah. He probably makes quite a bit.
What's the name of this guy? I like him because he just kept on giving away
Trunks?
way too much information.
Oh, you mean the host?
Not the host, but the
glasses.
The creator, right?
Yeah,
the guy with the glasses. Or
Yeah,
the older guy.
So not blue-haired Trunks.
Yeah, we're talking about blue-haired Trunks.
Not the character. No, but he was saying like, yeah, we're releasing Dragon Quest 3, and people in the chat are asking about 1 and 2, and yeah, we're planning on doing those afterwards. And then the host is like, oh, whoa, and then they started doing the whistle because like he's saying information.
I mean, it's Dragon Quest. Like, it's not like I don't know. It's not like a franchise like Final Fantasy where like you have to keep things top secret. I guess I don't know. I don't really think so.
I think you do in. No, I guess not, huh?
I mean, whenever you're like doing anything like a reveal, obviously.
Is that a skull pirate? Skeleton pirate?
Yeah, I mean, this other game that they showed I thought was pretty cool is Dragon Quest Treasures. I mean, it's based off of one of the characters from Dragon Quest 11 named Eric, and like he goes on a little treasure hunt and being announced by this dude right here with a Bullet
I like
Club
this
shirt.
Bullet Club guy.
Yeah, that made me laugh so much when I saw that because I was like, well, this guy's a wrestling fan. Like he made it obvious. This fool's like, he's like, Bullet Club, let's do this. Yeah, but I think like the net.
So that isn't something that has to do with the NRA?
No. It's a New Japan Pro Wrestling like thing. It's a stable over there, like a faction over there in New Japan
I see.
Pro Wrestling.
All of the Dragon Quest spin-off games look so fun. Like, I don't think I've ever seen the spin-off game where I'm like, I don't want to play that.
Yeah, they look like there's some thought put into them. You know, there's quality games. So I mean, we should wrap this one up with the most important, and then because there's one more direct after.
Yeah, they showed. And here's something that was interesting was apparently they waited till it was 12 o'clock in Japan to announce this, and then also like I believe like somewhere close to that, and yeah, they showed off a teaser trailer for Dragon Quest 12.
It looks like a Smash Brothers reveal, like,
right?
Yeah, the fire.
So close.
Also, like the font that they the design of the name, it just reminds me of like some of like the caveman platformer games, like Joe and Mac. It just kind of has like this archaic look to it. I don't know. It's an interesting teaser, honestly. Like it doesn't feel very Dragon Quest-y.
Yeah,
but
well, that's the thing.
So dark, right?
They said it's going to be a darker tone, and they said that it's kind of going to be like Dragon Quest for adults. So I guess Dragon Quest 12, The Flames of Fate. So they're going to try to go for more of a mature tone, probably more for like longtime Dragon Quest fans, you know, who grew up and they're just like they kind of want to see something more like dark and not super lighthearted.
Just put in Sephiroth and Kefka. They had the rights.
Well, last time we got a reveal like this where it was like a stylized number. Rob, you might have some trauma. It was Metroid. And that was like 3 years ago.
Yeah, right? Bayonetta 3 too.
Did we just get a number for Bayonetta?
Yeah, it was literally just a number 3. And then like and Reggie was like, Bayonetta 3 is coming here, and they were like, whoa, Reggie, because it was at a Game Awards.
So it's interesting because, like, aren't the Dragon Quest games? I thought they went by. For some reason, I thought they went by like 3 games at a time, like 3. Because like every 3 games, they kind of like go to a new hero.
Oh, you mean like they're connected in the
Dragon Quest? I think you're only thinking because the first 3 was like that, I believe.
Interesting.
But I think all the other ones,
6, yeah,
they all have different like heroes after. Yeah, I believe so.
Makes sense. Because like 12, I guess like I wouldn't be surprised if like 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 were all different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So the next thing that we are going to talk about, it was another direct, but this one was called a Central.
Gotta go fast.
A Sonic Central, because we got the Sonic Central. Where
Sonic Central,
like that blue blur behind you.
Yeah. So, I mean, this guy Ivo Gergovich,
Quest.
which is kind of funny because Ivo's the name of a character in the Sonic series, and then Takashi Iizuka. This was an interesting direct, I guess you could say, because it was like
it was clunky.
It was okay. Thank you. Clunky is a good word because there was just like a bunch of just random announcements and I don't know.
It didn't flow. It didn't flow together. They just kind of talked and they were just like, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. And then, and I'm sorry, I'm kind of skipping ahead. Then in the last minute, the last 40 seconds, they're like, oh, we got this great announcement for you. And I'm like, but there's only 40 seconds left in the video. What do you got to tell us? And like,
we watched a live stream. It's only 12 minutes, I think.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, I didn't know it was gonna end that soon. But yeah, they were like they did do that thing that one more thing.
Yeah, I mean, the first thing that they announced was like they were gonna do that. They have like a Sonic Symphony going on that's going to be free to watch, and I was like, oh, that sounds kind of cool because I do like Sonic music. And then when they were like legendary Sonic like artists Crush 40, and I was like, it's done. I need to watch this live.
Tony Hawked you.
Dude, you not realize who these people are? Okay, we're about to roll around at the speed of sound. Okay, we got places to go. You gotta follow my rainbow. Like they're gonna perform "Escape from the City" live. You don't understand how. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Come on, dude, it's gonna be so cool. He has a Sonic guitar.
Are they gonna play Amy's song?
Oh God,
Sonic on there. Wow.
There was Amy representation on this direct, and it's one of my favorite things. But we'll get to that later.
Rolling around at this. Okay, wait, hold on. Can we talk about this Tokyo 2021? I didn't even know this was a game that was coming out.
So great. It honestly looks legit, right? It looks like you're watching just a dude in a Sonic outfit.
Yeah.
I kind of wish I did a live stream or recorded myself because I was dying watching this because of just how stupid he looks.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
I went from, oh my gosh, that's cool, to this is so dumb, but I will totally use it. So dumb, but I'm going to use it.
I just remember thinking usually people cosplay as Sonic, but this time Sonic cosplayed as people. Like, this dude's getting ready for FurryCon.
You guys,
some sort of anime
don't understand. Watch the part where he's running after he throws the weight, and he's just running on the track. Just how stupid he looks. This is so funny. So he's like
Sonic doesn't run like that.
Yeah, he doesn't. And he's
why aren't his legs turning into wheels?
I kind of like it though. I think
I love it.
I wish that I did recorded myself because you would have seen me dying laughing watching this because he just looks so dumb.
Right, Ryu, what were you gonna say?
Oh, it's funny because we're laughing at it so hard, and it's still better than the original Sonic movie design.
It is.
I would rather take this over that any day.
So
that's got to become a downloadable skin in something though, please.
Minecraft.
You already know that once this game releases, someone's gonna get this model, and then we're gonna see this Sonic version of Sonic in GTA or something. You already know it's gonna happen.
So I mean, it's a video game, right? You can put Sonic in there if you want to.
Yeah.
So it's a deliberate choice to put him as a freaking human cosplay Sonic. But then okay, that's for Olympic Games. But then you go to the next game in 2 Point Hospital, and it's no longer a trend. It's why they're choosing this.
Yeah, it's Sonic characters too, so it's really funny because the people in the Sonic outfits, it's literally just a head, and then they're just wearing blue clothes.
It's the same thing. It's human. What are those things called? Mascot heads. But it's for all of them.
Yeah, Amy, Knuckles, and Tails.
The Tails one looks kind of cool. The Tails one looks the one that looks most normal.
They look amazing, but they're so dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cosmic Curry in the chat says they look like they were just modded in, seriously. IRL Olympic mods downloaded, because that's literally what it looks like.
It does.
I always bring this hate up. I always hate the same thing. I always tell you guys this, but the Xbox, was it Connect avatars? That's what this is. This is just Xbox Connect with Sonic. Oh, chili dogs. Oh no, those are just hot
So
dogs.
That's so
after
funny.
after seeing those two games and then seeing Lost Judgment come up, I was really hoping for like a really gritty human-shaped Sonic.
Also,
Good,
like
man.
I feel like if you have these like non-Sonic games, like these features, I feel like those are like montage things that you should put like at the end of the direct. Like
Yeah.
not something you would start off your show with.
Right? I thought the same exact thing too. I was like, you start the show off with this. With
It's Sonic Central, not Hospital Central or
Everybody likes a montage.
Lost Central.
But in the beginning like that, I don't know. But at least the next game that the next announcement they showed off was kind of cool. Sonic Colors Ultimate, or is it Ultimate Deluxe? I forget. But either way, like Sonic Colors, even though I never played it, I heard it is one of the better 3D Sonic games.
Yeah.
I think I
game,
tried to play it for a little bit. Yeah, it was a Wii game.
On the Wii. Yeah, and so like they're porting it to the Switch, and it looks pretty good. Like it looks like they up the
great.
graphics, and
It
like
looks really.
the models are like up-resed and everything. It looks really good.
It's $40 if that makes it a little easier. But it's a remake of a Wii game, right? So
take the hint, Nintendo.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh
I
my
kind of want it. It looks nice, and it comes with a little keychain, a little baby Sonic keychain.
Yeah, sorry. I just saw that. I was like, oh my god, this is straight from the movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, this game looks good.
Did you any of you guys get that at first? I just was like, oh, that's cool. It's baby Sonic.
I had no idea that's from the movie, but now I get it now. Yeah.
I got it after they said like the movie thing.
Oh yeah. It doesn't come with like, because I'd rather have like the dead owl. Like, no. That's okay.
We don't know if the owl is dead. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although
owls
Sonic
can
2
fly,
filming,
Ryu.
You know, the Sonic 2 movie filming is complete. So now we're editing now. Editing now, boys. Sonic Colors Ultimate coming out September 7th. You guys gonna get that?
Maybe. I mean, it's $40. I might get it. But I need something else to play besides Pokemon.
Yeah, September.
Yeah, it's trying. There are a lot of errors trying to buy it. I think it's either selling out or it's not ready yet. But like all day, it's been hard to get.
What are you trying to get?
The physical version, which comes with a keychain.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Man, okay, so this next thing was kind of a surprise because Roger Craig Smith, the voice of Sonic, was announcing some special thing. But then at the same time, like, they had said that he is no longer the voice of Sonic, but then now he's the voice of Sonic again. So
yeah. It's the same thing with Tails. Tails is also not the voice of Tails anymore. But I think he's going to be the voice of Tails in Sonic 2 movies.
Yeah, no, she is. She's coming back as the voice of Tails too. But it was but this one was the weird one because he didn't say anything about coming back as the voice of Sonic, and then we just see him here in this direct, and he's the voice of Sonic again. But then what also upset me was during this announcement, you couldn't have given us a little Sonic. You know what I mean? Like, like he goes, like Sonic Speed.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you couldn't have said that with Sonic's voice?
Yeah, because he came in and he's like, I'm the voice of Sonic. And in my head, I'm like, I don't know, you prove it.
Yeah, because at least when Charles Martinet comes up, right, he goes, hey, everyone, I'm the voice of Mario. Woohoo! Like, he does Mario for us. Why, Why, Roger Craig Smith? Like, I want to hear you say something stupid in Sonic's voice.
Chili dogs, man.
Yeah.
It's like if there was like a Simpsons special and Hank Azaria was on and he just didn't do Homer. Like...
why?
It's like if you go to a showing with J-Playstar and he doesn't say he's the best by far. Like he has to.
Last week.
It's the catchphrase. You need to.
Yeah.
AKA last week. Yeah, it's just I don't know, man.
It's like if you were watching a Metro Kingdom Radio podcast and you couldn't desync your snaps with Johnny. Like, what's the point of watching it if you can't mess up your snaps? You gotta be super late or early. Like, there's no fun in it.
So Mr. Smith was announcing Sonic Colors animation, I guess, that to coincide with the game.
Seems like it's a prequel.
Yeah, I mean, it looks cool. I don't, you know what I mean?
Maybe Sonic.
I may or may not watch this. I mean, I did enjoy some of Sonic Boom because there was actually like a lot of LOL moments in Sonic Boom.
I mean, he called Metal Sonic ugly. That was kind of funny. He's like, "Hey, Metal, how you doing? Looking ugly as always." I was like, "Oh."
I don't think you understand, Rob. In Sonic Boom, they were building a dresser and they couldn't build it right, and then Shadow like says something to him. He goes like he says something about like, oh yeah, it was better than your shoddy furniture building, and Sonic's like, hey, we worked all day on that. It's so stupid. Like, and there was like one part where Sonic was like, where they're like, Sonic's really dangerous. He goes, danger's my middle name, and Knuckles is like, wait, I thought your middle name was the. Like, come on, it's so good. You just look up like Sonic Boom like funny moments. It's so stupid.
Honestly, I've heard similar things about that too. I just didn't like the character designs.
I got used to it. Now I need Knuckles to have like to be super big and buffer than everyone, and like everyone there needs to be bandages galore. That's what they did with Sonic Boom. They were like, hey, you know how Nomura puts like belts on all of his Square Enix characters? Let's do that, but instead bandages.
Can they at least animate James Marsden? I'd like to see him in the show.
I mean, if
Donut Lord.
Yeah, you know, Donut Lord. I didn't even know that Sonic Dash was still available. I thought they canceled that game, but apparently it's still there, and you can get Sonic and Shadow costumes.
Made me want to play it.
It looks good though, doesn't it? Or is it just me? I don't know. Maybe I
Sonic
missed
Dash
mobile games.
No, it's fun because it's Sonic, but it's a free running Sonic game. It's actually a fun game.
So this is Sonic Forces, or no? You're talking about Sonic Dash.
Yeah, Sonic Dash.
Sonic Forces is playing to you.
Well, Sonic Forces.
What's up with Sonic Forces?
It's an event for Sonic Dash.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that made me think it was like a fighting game, and I was like, oh man, we got a Sonic fighting game. That's crazy.
It looks like that actually, like the character select screen.
Yeah. I mean, they had Sonic the Fighters, you know.
Sonic the Fighters, but you gotta buy that.
Which has a Daytona car as a character. That's not a joke.
Fighter.
Yeah, that's Fighters Megamix.
Yeah, Fighters Megamix, yeah.
God, and the Werehog.
Actually,
now here's
Virtua
something.
Fighters 5 is coming out. Anyway,
so they showed that they showed the Sonic racing game is getting some stuff from Apple Arcade, but I didn't even know there was a Sonic racing game on Apple Arcade. Did you know this?
Nope.
No, I didn't. You know,
Chris, aren't you an advocate for Apple Arcade, and you didn't tell me about this?
I rent it. Like I'll do the month trial every now and then. But I mean, compared to everything else we have, there's not a lot. I probably would have downloaded this if it was ready, but it wasn't at the time. And also, I always hate that it's freaking Sonic racing game and you're not running. I mean,
Sonic R is much better of a concept than Sonic racing.
Yeah, go play Sonic R, Chris.
Also, the music is great.
And then look up the Tails bot.
Tails bot?
Yeah.
Let me look this up.
From Sonic R. Yeah, you'll see what I mean. Yeah, so, I mean, yeah, but Chris, you have to understand, they have to be in carts because that's what makes it fun. You know what I mean? It's like, because if Sonic was just running the whole time, he would just beat everyone. At least if they're in carts, you know, people
it gives some kind of believability.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Some of the other characters still stand a chance.
Well, like Big the Cat would never catch up. Could never run with Sonic.
Where's Froggy?
Well, I would imagine he's like a Bowser. He takes a lot to get going, but he has a high top speed, and he's just like rolling.
Come here, Froggy. I hated Big the Cat so much. Anytime in Sonic Adventure 1 when they had you had to play as Big, oh my god, it was I hated it.
That's why I bring him up. I need to bring up those memories for people.
Johnny, were you talking about Tails Doll Curse?
Yeah, there you go, the Tails Doll.
Okay, Tails Doll Curse. That's creepypasta stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Any of this merch you guys interested
Yeah, so the Sonic the Hedgehog Encyclopedia.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I think I might want that. I mean, although I will say this Sonic 2 thing against the death egg robot, it looks pretty cool. If I was a kid, I would have loved this because I remember that boss battle and it was hard as shit.
Oh yeah.
I like how that screen, it's not a screenshot, it's like slowly moving towards him if you hit play. It's like so, I don't know, epic and childish at the same time, but that looks pretty fun.
I love it. You can get some of this King Ice Sonic bling.
It looks pretty cool, but I'm not willing to pay for that.
Right? Yeah, but the Sonic Encyclopedia, I don't know. I may or may not get this. I kind of want this.
There's a deluxe version as well. They're both on pre-order right now.
Yeah.
It's tempting, really tempting.
Right? My love for
I want that Sonic bling.
Dark Horse does some pretty good stuff. They did a lot of Zelda books.
Yeah.
Did they do the Mario one? the 35th?
I almost feel like they did.
I feel like it looks. I don't know. I don't want to look, but like
Of
the
course,
quality always looks the same.
Of course, Rob would want the Sonic bling.
That was a joke. I don't want that.
Sure you don't.
I am
That
not
looks
part
like
of
something
hip hop
you get in a
culture.
claw machine.
Yeah, right. Yeah, can we? Can we talk about that? How he goes, and for those who are part of the hip hop culture, like we have this Sonic Ice. Like you want some of this Sonic
Sonic
drip
Ice.
from
That's
King
exactly
Ice.
what I called it the first time I watched it. I was like, oh, let me get some of that Sonic Ice.
I
Yeah,
thought
nice
that was
guy.
the funniest thing. Why did he have to say for those that are part of the hip
plus
hop
it's called
culture?
King Ice.
Like, why did they have to say that? Like, couldn't they just have said we have like Sonic Bling or something? The fact that they had to point out like those who are in the hip hop culture. They only just showed Knuckles. Like, we have the Knuckles one, so you can think about Pumpkin Hill all the time. Oh man, this is so dumb. But yeah, let's get to the last. So they totally did the indie direct thing when they're like, wait, hold on, we have another announcement.
One more thing
going on, and instead of a goose, it was Sonic running.
It bothers me, but go ahead. Let's play that thing.
No, I mean it's playing. What bothers you?
It bothers me when there's an announcement with like some cryptic thing and that's it. Like you don't get a title, you don't get
no gameplay.
anything.
At least with Dragon Quest 12, we get a title.
Kind of.
This is like when you start the game. And the company shows their stuff. That's what this is right now.
Yeah, that's literally what it is.
Exactly like that.
They're like, what do we have ready from the game?
Even
like
we have the
this
loading screen ready.
Yeah, this logo right here, like what even is this logo? That looks like a game development thing. It's like ZAO or something like that. And like he runs over there and he goes ZAO.
It's like the ACO.
You're so right, Rob.
Sword Art Online.
What I think is hilarious was like we just got the Dragon Quest one, right? And it was literally like fire burning the floor, forming like the numbers. Whereas this one, it's Sonic burning the floor, forming some weird symbol.
I like how they put up the Sonic team like company name, like it's supposed to mean that they're like good.
Well, I think that's supposed to signify the fact that this is a new this is the next mainline Sonic game. Right, like that's what's supposed to signify.
It's the next mainline Sonic game for the previous gen.
And now he's a square shiny.
Also, he's like kids like baby Sonic style. Like,
wait, shiny.
Is it really the previous gen?
Pause it when you get to 2022. It's all previous gen.
Oh, what?
No, well it says PS5, PS4, didn't it?
Oh, did it?
Hold on, let's see. Yeah, PS5, PS4, Xbox Series XS, Xbox One.
Okay.
Nintendo
but what
Switch.
Yes, no, because I remember thinking the same thing. I was like, did that really say PS3, PS4?
There's no
PS5,
Nintendo.
PS4,
There's no
right.
dummy assin. Where's the dummy assin?
Oh yeah.
Is it gone?
Oh, it was there, right?
Yeah, I think. Well, you see where it says Nintendo Switch, it used to say dummy assin.
Yeah, that's true.
They fixed it. Yeah. So I mean, when I was seeing this, my hope was that they were going to be like Sonic Adventure 3.
Give us something.
Maybe it is. I don't. How do we know?
You know what's funny? Even when we got Sonic the Hedgehog 2006, like it still said Sonic the Hedgehog. Like it wasn't.
Yeah, they didn't actually call it Sonic 06. It was literally called Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, and that would have been fine if they just called it Sonic the Hedgehog, like untitled game, whatever.
Maybe it will be. I mean, we got Brave Baloom saying it. Maybe it'll be like Breath of the Wild releasing on both Switch and Switch Pro. Probably. Do you guys think it'll actually be tangent, but like Breath of the Wild, or what kind of gameplay do you think we'll have? Is it all we saw was he's in a jungle, right? It looked like the Forest of Illusion,
which makes me think that it's Sonic Adventure, because at least in Adventure 1, that jungle was like an important thing in Adventure 1.
No, but it's a different model though. He's not edgy Sonic. He's like, Genesis Sonic. Like,
well, yeah. So you noticed that too, right? Like he didn't fully look like modern Sonic. Like when he was running, he almost seemed a little chibi. I thought the same thing too, Ryu. But then as I look at it more,
his legs are really short.
Yeah, but if it was chibi Sonic, he'd be fatter. Like that ball, like his torso would be a lot rounder.
I think it's Genesis Sonic. Yeah.
You really think
Oh,
so?
he is jiggling. He's actually jiggling. The belly's jiggling. So maybe
yeah, I
that's
don't
probably
know.
just
maybe
the
you know
wind.
maybe say chili. He made a couple chili dogs before he started running. That's all.
Hold on, let's see if I can get this full body shot of him.
Where shiny?
Oh no, he disappeared again. Yeah, so I
He's a
don't know,
shiny,
man.
yeah.
He disappeared again.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
he's
Sonic,
going
that blue
fast.
devil.
He's gotta go fast.
Yeah.
You got to go back another 10 seconds. That's what it is. You're not going back far enough.
Nah, dude, I'm going back too far. It's hard to get like a shot of him because he bursts into that pink and blue blur right away. So
like
I
Unreal
don't
Does
know.
that say
Engine 5
Zap? It looks like it says Zap. Sonic Zap.
It kind of looks like Zap.
Yeah.
You think that's what they're gonna call it? Sonic Zap?
It sounds
Sonic
stupid, so
Zap.
probably.
Zap.
I mean, their big
Zap.
announcement from this was Sonic Colors.
Well, this was supposed to be the big
Yeah.
announcement.
Random word.
This ain't
Oh,
nothing.
there's that full body shot right
This
there.
is a loading screen.
Yeah, you know, it does kind of look like Zap.
People are saying Zap. People are saying SAO.
Sonic Adventure Online.
Yeah, or Sonic. Yeah, people said either Sonic Adventure Online, which would be a Sonic MMO, or Sonic Art Online, where if you lose your coins in real life, if you lose your coins in the game, you lose coins in real life or something.
Oh, Brave Braylon just set it to 2.5 speed. Can I do that with this? Oh yeah.
No, actually set it to 2.0 speed. That's
he
that's
doesn't
better.
have fur in this.
Does he have fur? Let's see.
Oh look, I was able to actually get it without even doing the 2.5 speed. Yeah, you can't really tell. I don't know.
I'm telling you, that's like he looks like the Sonic from like Generations, but like a little bit taller, I guess.
Anyway, I think we can all agree this is going to be a mainline Sonic, right? Mainline 3D Sonic.
Yeah.
It's not going to
Yeah,
be a
this is
fighting
modern
game, a runner game.
Yeah, they would never be a cryptic spin-off game. So.
Dude,
hope
this
not.
is totally modern Sonic Ryu.
Sonic Rebirth.
This is the new adventure.
Yeah.
What came after adventure? Forces? Heroes?
Yeah.
And that what happened with that?
Oh yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, this is modern Sonic. Look at the model right there. Yeah, I mean Sonic Heroes, and then I don't even know. I think Colors was next. I think I don't even.
It's
know.
definitely not Adventurers.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm glad they didn't give up on Sonic because I feel like over the years it felt like there were chances where they would just stop making Sonic games, but he's a pretty important character to a lot of us.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean, he's
especially-
a gaming icon, you know? It's like,
Especially to the chili dog industry, like they were going downhill before Sonic showed up.
oh, I was wrong. It's Sonic the Hedgehog, the Sonic 06. Well, it was Shadow the Hedgehog first, and Sonic the Hedgehog, which is Sonic 06.
Oh
And
my
Sonic
gosh,
in the
Shadow
Secret
Hedgehog.
Rings.
I'm talking about 3D.
Yeah, it is.
Huh.
Yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog goes Sonic 06, Sonic in the Secret Rings, Sonic
I like that game.
Sonic Unleashed, the Werehog one.
None
Oh
of
my
those are like following a similar theme. Like Adventure had 1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah.
It's really weird.
Well, Sonic and the Black Knight, then Sonic Colors.
Well, seven rings and the Black Knight are pretty much the same like style game.
Give him
Sonic,
guns.
then Sonic Generations, which was the
Right,
one.
Generations.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then Lost World was the the other one before Forces. Lost World was on Wii U, and then Sonic Forces. Yeah.
Cosmic Curry says give him guns. Yeah, Sonic first person shooter. Why have we not had that yet?
Because
Sonic
they gave it to
first-person shooter would be
Shadow.
great.
That's why.
Sonic Fortnite Battle Royale, just all Shadow the
Wait,
Hedgehog.
can we? You know how like there's so many like things going on with Fortnite and like characters and like there's people are seeing like Samus's silhouette
You're gonna
for
say
the
it?
next
Are you
chapter.
gonna say what I think you're gonna say?
Careful
Can
what
we
you say.
get in Fortnite Sonic in a mascot like costume from the stupid Tokyo
we just-
2020 game?
I would rather have Shadow the Hedgehog.
I'd be okay with this.
I don't think you guys get it. Okay, like I've had
I get
this.
it. That
I
would be
have
so
this
dope.
It would be
trailer
too
playing
funny.
in 2.5 speed, like or 2.25 speed, because this looks so stupid.
That looks so good.
You know, he kind of reminds me of that Pac-Man fighter or Mega Man fighter from.
Oh
Super
yeah,
Cross
from
Second.
from Street
But
Fighter.
this is way better actually.
Would you guys rather play this
You're
or the
gonna
Mario and
dunk.
Sonic?
the dunk. What'd you say, Chris?
Would you rather play this or Mario and Sonic? Because they're both Olympics games.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that was
I
so
guess
funny
this looks
too.
good.
because they were just like, we lost the license to Mario and Sonic, so we just decided to make a Tokyo Olympics game, but we decided to throw Sonic in it anyway.
Wait, they lost the license?
No, I was just kidding.
Okay.
I think it would be cool if they
exist.
were.
You could buy that for $40 right now.
If there was a Mario and Sonic, but like all of them were costumes, like mascots, I would totally buy that game. Like, just saying.
They just have to mod the Mario and Sonic game.
Yeah.
How stupid this looks. Yeah, Cosmic
right.
Curry in the chat says, "Yo, I don't play Fortnite, but I'll start if they put Sonic in it."
Look at him run. He's not even like. He's like trying to keep his costume up. Like.
You need to go back to where he's doing the hurdles. Yeah.
So that's it, right?
Yeah,
that's all the directs.
He looks like he's straight from like a mascot from like GTA. That's what he was reminding me.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like. Look,
Sonic GTA.
Watch him jump the hurdles again. It's so funny. Yeah, so
boing.
You know, I mean, for like a first Sonic Direct, I don't know, man. It's you know, it's like
it was entertaining.
It was fine. If they, I don't know.
If they didn't,
we're not gonna get another one like this for another year or two, probably.
If they didn't put this Sonic in Tokyo 2020, I would have like hated this Direct. But because this is here, this is so funny.
Honestly, they should just make this a trend, like every Tokyo, every 4 years Olympics, Sonic in a mascot.
If they could just put like a Sonic mascot human character in like any game, I think like it would sell.
Game, you know,
like
I think
Noir, LA Noir, like
I would never think of getting this game, but because they put this stupid Sonic character in here, I may get it. You know,
put it in Heavy Rain. You know, just put it in any game.
Sonic.
Sonic. Looks like he's throwing the ball.
Yeah, he didn't even dunk it, right? He throws the ball into it.
That's a Mario thing, man. That's some Space Jam stuff right there.
All right, I think it's time for us to close out tonight's pod. We're talking quite a bit. It's a lot of news, but
no time for E3 predictions.
Oh, if you want to, I'm down.
I mean does anyone have them off the cuff, like real quick ones?
I almost feel like we're gonna end up doing a pod on that anyway, but like
I don't know if we'll have time. It's gonna be like, all right, so we know that E3 starts on like the 11th or 12th, whatever, but we already got 3 directs this week. Another one for PlayStation.
Yeah.
And there's gonna be more this weekend and next week. Like it's gonna be packed for some reason. It's gonna be crazy packed. And then there's gonna be like a Jeff Keighley is doing another Summer Games thing. That's just like the Video Games Awards. So it's gonna be a 2-hour showcase that week.
Trailers, video
it's gonna be nonstop. Maybe we'll live stream it.
Oh yeah, we could do that. Yeah.
Maybe we can laugh at some game announcements and people will get mad at us.
Again, like last time at the Game Awards. You know, I was gonna say I don't know at first, but then when you said we're gonna laugh at games and people get mad at us, I think I'm down.
No, we know how to sync up the stuff now, so the streaming will be synced up. Last time we didn't have.
That's all that matters. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is this Shrek?
We just had like things. Oh yeah, and things just messing up on like me dying, the stream dying when Sephiroth was revealed.
That one game, Crimson Dawn or whatever it was. I still think about that game. It looks good.
Yeah, it looks good. Remember?
Game, right?
And then we got all those complaints saying that saying we didn't like the game, and I was just like, "What? We praised the game. What are you guys talking about?"
Everyone hated us. Like they put all these nasty comments, and then they saw the ending. They're like, "Oh, they liked the game." And they just deleted it.
They just left.
That's literally what happened. For like all the listeners, that actually happened.
Oh, that's right. Because we did have some comments that were deleted, right?
That's true.
And only one guy. I guess he didn't finish the video, so he just kept his comment on.
Let's put it this way: Dream Game for to be announced for this year.
Metroid Prime 4.
Okay. I think development
coming out this holiday season,
right? We should be able to see something.
Yeah, we have to see something.
Metroid Prime 4 iteration.
What if he comes up again with a white background and says, "Konnichiwa"? What would you like?
Ryu, I'm kind of surprised that that's going to be your dream announcement, because what about those rumors from like 2 weeks ago about the 2 weeks ago, about the Donkey Kong game?
You know, as someone, I've learned that I could either play Donkey Kong or be Donkey Kong.
He's really going
Here
into
first.
it. I don't think you guys understand how deep he's going into it. For audio listeners, he just knocked down his microphone pretending to be Donkey Kong.
First of all, I was Dixie Kong, but Donkey Kong's not in DKC 2.
Oh man, yeah. Okay, I mean, dream game for me, right? If man, what would be?
I say that because Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze came out way after Metroid Prime 3. Like we haven't had a Metroid Prime game since.
We don't know if it's the same developer.
Yeah, but I assume it's gonna be in the same style because it's Metroid Prime, right? So.
Dream game.
I meant Donkey.
Sorry, yeah.
Dream games at E3. Okay, I can think of 2 off the top of my head because I didn't have time to prepare for this. If they announce anything Super Mario RPG related, like if they were like a remake, a new game, if they got
body pillow,
you know what I mean? Oh, don't even.
What if they do a prequel, Super Mario RPG prequel, and it's the life and times of Mallow?
Hey, I'm down. Yeah, you know what I mean? how Malo stupidly like thought that a frog was his grandpa.
How Malo got his groove back. All right, so Super Mario RPG.
So like some type of Super Mario RPG game, or if we get a Fire Emblem 3 Houses Warriors. I would love that so much because I loved Fire Emblem Warriors. So if they decide to just do that again, but with 3 houses, kind of like what they did with Hyrule Warriors, Age of Calamity, I'd be down, 100% down.
Okay, a lot of people would be too as well. What about you, Rob?
Oh, sorry, I was trying to look up that Crimson Desert video.
Crimson Desert, that's the game.
Do you have like a dream game, Rob?
That's a nice rock.
Like really
Crimson Desert Switch Pro. Dream game.
Do I have a dream game?
That if it was just
Final Fantasy VII remake coming, or whatever that last one was, coming to the Switch.
What?
That'd be cool.
Not a port. Do you have a dream game that's not a port?
It's a really. Did you ever play that? Did anyone play that?
Yeah.
I didn't play the new one, but I played.
It's really good.
I heard a lot of great things about it.
It might be one of the best remakes of all time because it's not really a remake. Like they just redid everything.
Guitar Hero 12 coming to the Switch.
That's out of music. Past.
Just some really cool music game, you know?
Guitar Hero Sonic Adventure Edition would be sick.
Nice.
Okay. Guitar Hero Blackpink Edition.
All music from Crush 40.
No. Yeah, can I just have like two tracks? That's all I need.
We keep trying to ask for this game, but anything Star Fox or F-Zero or both.
Mm-hmm.
Or Metroid.
And if it's both in one game, I'm good. I'll pay 120 for that one game.
Anything space and Nintendo, please.
Oh, thank you. Yes, please do.
Space Channel 5 Nintendo Edition.
Ooh. It's Waluigi
featuring Michael Jackson.
Ow!
Okay, on that note,
On that note, we should probably end tonight's podcast. So thank you, everyone.
Pikmin mobile game.
For listening to us. And let me go ahead and tell you guys about making sure you subscribe to us on YouTube, okay? Oh yeah, so subscribe to us here on YouTube. Hit that notification icon.
Hit that like button.
If you want to see
subscribe.
Know whenever we go live. We're usually live every Wednesday or Thursday night. Lately, it's been Thursday because there's been news coming out on Thursday. So, yeah. And
Samus is the gun.
Samus is the gun.
So you could tune in and join us in the chat like Cosmic Curry and Brave Brayloom and Pizza Mouse Chips and RE Union and TV Puncher and Johnny Playstar. You know what I mean? You could join all those in guest. You can join all those people in the chat. You know, have fun with us.
If your name has alliteration, then 10 points. So good job, Cosmic Curry and Brave Brayloom.
The Brave Brayloom, this has been a great Steam. I agree, you know, because I've been playing a lot of Steam games lately.
You need that sauna. Brave Brayloom. Love it.
Yeah, so thank you everyone for listening to us in the chat. Like I said, be sure to subscribe to us here on YouTube. Oh man, I need to change our moniker because this is actually incorrect. We officially got our Twitch name back, so we're actually twitch.tv/Metro Kingdom Radio. I need to get rid of that one.
Did we have to wait like a year for it to switch or something?
Yeah, we did. Yeah. I finally got it back.
Switch.
Yeah. So thank you everyone for listening to us. Be sure to download our podcast anywhere you download podcasts, like Google Play, Stitcher, iTunes, Spotify, Animal Crossing Pocket Casts, and allow us to say our goodbyes. Ryu.
Funny fact, Mario is actually the doctor's name, not the monster's name. A lot of people don't know that.
Rob.
Down. See you next time.
Tenderoni.
And Chris.
All right, bye guys.
And for me, your host, J-Playstar, thank you everyone for listening to us. And until next time, we shall catch you on the Switch side.
You're being really ignorant right now. You're being really ignorant.
You ignorant fool.
Yeah, being ignorant.
Fool.
That's what he said. That's what he always said.
Shimon.
It's just ignorant.
Ignorant fool.